and welcome to RKidz Online. I'm Katie, and one thing that you need to know about me is I love ice cream. I think it should be its own separate food group, and my favorite ice cream is Tillamook cookies and cream. Yes, so thumbs up at home if you love ice cream too. Have you ever been at the store with your sibling and you guys are trying to pick out one ice cream flavor? You love Moose Tracks or cookies and cream, and your sister loves plain old vanilla ice cream. You could make a fuss and say, she always gets to pick the flavor and it's not fair. Or you could show humility. Humility is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Now, a side note, if you get vanilla, you can always take it home, put sprinkles and caramel and chocolate sauce and a cherry on top and make one epic sundae. I'm just saying. There are so many different times in our life where we can choose to dig in our feet and do things the way that we want to do it, or we could let go and think about other people first. Jesus was the ultimate example of humility, and the way he lived his life turned this world upside down. And humility is kind of the opposite of what we naturally want to do. And that reminds me of a great game, all about opposites. And what is awesome is we've got a fun guest, Scott, who's going to teach us all about it. Check it out.
All right, guys, so this game is going to be super fun and super easy. It's called One Arm, Two Arms, and None. So this is how we're going to play it. We're going to put on some fun music, and we want everybody to get up and dance around their rooms doing one of these three moves. So you have your one arm just in the air, just waving it around, right? Second one is two arms, just in the air, and you're waving those around as well. And then you have none, all right? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to yell, freeze! And when I yell, freeze, I want you to freeze in whatever position you happen to be in. And then what we're going to do is up on the screen behind me here, we're going to have a picture of somebody doing one of those moves. And then whatever happens to be on the screen when it stops, you want to be doing the opposite of that, okay? So, for example, if the screen has two arms in the air, you want to either be the one arm or none. All right, so let's just do a quick example, a quick sample one, a quick practiced round right now. So I need everybody to get off your feet, get off your couches, and let's have a little bit of fun right now. So pick your move. What you got? You got one arm, you got two arms, or you got none? Okay, those are your, so pick one right now. Here we go. And ready, freeze. All right, roll it. What's it gonna be? One arm, two arm, or none? Whoa, it's going again. Oh, it's two. So you know what? I win because I was opposite of it. So if anybody had the one arm or the none, you guys win. All right, so that's how this game is played. So get up, limber up, and let's play some of this game. Here we go. Round number one. Here we go. Put them up. Take your whatever position you want to use. Let's go. What do you got? Okay, here we go. Freeze. I'm going one arm again because it worked so well for me last time. Roll it. What's gonna be? Here we go. Come on, one arm, come on. One again, one arm in the air, okay? Next round, choose your position wisely. I'm going none arm. And freeze, roll it. What's it gonna be? None arms, come on, none arms. One again. All right, guys, last round, so choose your position wisely. So what's it gonna be? One arm, two arm, or none? I'm gonna go with the one arm just because it's worked so well for me. So go. What are you gonna do? And freeze. Roll it. Come on. What's it gonna be? Oh! Last time was not the charm for me. Well, I hope you guys had fun playing that game. I know I did. I hope you moved around and you limbered up because you know what? You can't sit down yet because we are going into our worship time. Now let me ask you a quick question. Do you think God cares that you're worshiping in your living room rather than in a church building? No, he doesn't. Do you think God cares that you are worshiping in your pajamas rather than your Sunday best? No, he doesn't. Do you think God cares if you worship and you don't have a really beautiful angel voice? You know what? He doesn't. You know what God cares about? God cares about what is going on in your heart. So I want to challenge you guys right now as we are going into worship to sing from your heart. Sing praises to the God who loves you, who created you, and who wants to be your friend. Let's worship.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the waterfall, still your love fought for me. You have been so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Hey, John, have you seen my... Wake up, John! John, wake. Why are your pants on your head?
Why aren't your pants on your head? My name is John.
And I'm Brandon.
And we'll see you next time on the So and So Show.
That's right. Today we're... Wait, what? What? Why are the credits? What's going on? These credits usually come at the end of the show?
Feel like we really learned a lot today, buddy.
We have? No, we just started. Why are you...
Hey, what's your answer to the question of the day, Brandon?
No, we haven't even revealed the question.
The question of the day is, what have you discovered about God that surprised you?
Don't give it away. No, what about Kellen, the Bible story, and all that stuff?
Oh. Reveal the question!
What is happening, John? Everything is moving backwards. The show usually happens in the other direction.
I don't know that, Brandon. But I do know this. There's nothing better than a hot and fresh apple pie.
Okay, I don't know how or why, but for some reason the show is upside down right now. Everything is moving backwards. See, normally we'd start the show, maybe have a guest we talk to for a while, and then someone would say, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Can one of you please explain what's happening?
Is everything moving backwards for you too?
Yes. Just look at the so-and-so show players.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Oh man, it's worse than I thought.
Yeah, do you have any advice?
No. But I do have an idea.
Do you think that'll work?
I don't know. Let's see.
It worked! Great!
What's our story today, Kellen?
Our story today was written down by a guy named Luke in a book we now call Luke. He wrote about two followers of Jesus who were walking on the road to a village called Emmaus.
I woke up this morning and for a moment I was happy. I'd forgotten about all the things that had happened. But then I remembered.
I can't believe he's gone.
I don't even know what to do now. My whole world is turned upside down.
As they were walking, a man they didn't recognize came up and walked alongside them.
What's up?
Hello.
What are you talking about as you walk along?
You know, just all the stuff that's been going on in Jerusalem with Jesus. Are you the only person visiting Jerusalem who doesn't know about the things that have happened these last few days?
What things?
About Jesus of Nazareth.
He was a prophet.
He was powerful in everything he said and did.
We really thought he would be the one to set our people free.
Yeah, but then our rulers had him arrested and sentenced to die.
They nailed him to a cross.
And now it's the third day since he died.
But then
Then what?
we were told that our friends went to Jesus' tomb and it was empty.
Somebody must have stolen the body.
Mary and the others said that there were angels.
I know, but...
The angels said that Jesus was still alive.
We really want to believe it's true. But how could it be?
They walked on, still very confused and sad. They had no idea that the man walking with them was actually Jesus himself.
How foolish both of you are.
Excuse me?
How long it takes you to believe what the prophets said? Didn't the Messiah have to suffer these things and then receive his glory?
I mean, I guess.
We're a little rusty on what the prophet said.
Then, Jesus explained everything that was said about himself in Scripture, rewinding all the way back to Moses and the prophets. It was like God had planned for this all along.
Wow, it makes so much sense now.
You sure know a lot about Jesus.
Yeah. Here we are. Oh, wait. Do you have to keep walking? I have so much more to ask.
It's getting dark. You could stay the night with us.
Join us for dinner at least.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
super. I make great bread.
So the man they thought was a stranger, but really was Jesus, joined them for dinner. And when Jesus gave thanks and broke bread, they finally recognized him.
No way! It's Jesus!
But then Jesus disappeared from their sight.
Did you? Was he?
I did, and he was!
Oh, I knew there was something special about him.
The way he taught us about the prophets and Moses, we were so excited on the road,
we
weren't
have to go back to Jerusalem and tell everyone.
They'll never believe us.
We have to try.
When they got to Jerusalem, they told the 11 disciples what had been hard for them to believe, but what they knew to be true, what God had known would happen all along, that Jesus had come back from the dead. He was alive. The end. Hey, great job, so-and-so show players. Oh no, they're going backwards again.
I couldn't resist. Cool story, Kellen.
Isn't it though? Those two on the road thought they understood what was going on. Then God goes and does something completely impossible by bringing Jesus back from the dead. I always think it's surprising how God's plan works out.
I know, but God plans for things like thousands of years in advance. How could we ever understand?
We probably can't, but it helps to kind of rewind and see how God has made things work out in the past. That way, even if bad things happen or things we don't understand, we can trust that someone who is bigger and smarter than we are has got things under control.
I wonder if God's got one of these.
Probably not.
Yeah. His is probably way bigger.
Sure.
Whoa, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Whoa,
boy.
now I'll leave you to
Wait,
it.
you
Bye.
Wow, that's someone who knows stuff was amazing. Makes me want to bake a pie.
I don't even know how to deal with you right now.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
That is awesome. Well, hey, that's all the time we have today, Felina. Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, I think the best thing to remember is that even if your pie recipe doesn't turn out the way you expect, you can still have fun baking it.
That's yummy. Any advice for someone out there who might want to learn how to bake a pie?
I still don't know why this is happening.
Oh, you know, apple, cherry, pecan, strawberry rhubarb, all the classics.
But hey, I don't have to know everything, right?
I'll have to try that. Hey, what are your favorite pies?
Sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's no right or wrong way to eat a pie, but I like to just pick up a nice warm pie and just smash it in my face.
I know we already did this, but...
You know, I've always wondered, what's the best way to eat a pie?
Reveal the question! What have you discovered about God that surprised you?
My name is Felina Tossi, and I make pies.
Oh, well, welcome to the show. Who are you and what do you know?
It could be something that you've read about God in the Bible, or it could be something that God has done in your own life.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Talk about it together. And we'll see you again, hopefully right side up this time, on the So-and-So Show.
And I'm John.
We know who you are, John.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
And action.
Guys, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Marking.
Loud.
Rolling.
So what are you doing after the show?
Going to replace the batteries in this remote.
Ooh, that was good. Oh, thank you. What do I have to do to get some coffee around here?
Hey, John, are you ready to start the show? Now I'm confused.
Sometimes humility means admitting that you don't have all the answers. And I know that that can be hard to admit, but it helps us realize that there's so much more to learn about God. Jesus helped the disciples connect the dots and fill in the blank for God's story. He showed them through the scriptures that he really was God's son and the savior of the world. And like those men, we are never, ever done learning. And that brings us to our bottom line, which is there is always more to discover about God's plan. Okay, what does that mean for you today? Well, it's simple. You can make the wise choice and continue to learn more about God. Keep asking those questions and never stop discovering what God has for you. Before we go, let's say this month's memory verse all together. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3 NIV. Great job, you guys. We will see you next week right here for more RKidz fun.